Hi, welcome again to Rick's Campervan. This video is all about heat, or at least the distribution of heat through your vents in your campervan. If you have an Adria Twin, you've probably noticed that the rear vents at the garage area seem to get the lion's share of the heat. It may just simply be because I think that those vents are at the end of the run, so obviously any air pressure that's getting pushed through will get pushed through to the back, go no further and come out of those two vents. So you might find that you don't really want to prioritize the garage area for getting too much heat, or you may find that you don't want to heat it at all. But the standard vents that you get are directional, but you can't actually switch them off. Now, I do a lot of skiing in the winter and we do get some wet clothes, and my original idea when I got the camper van was I was going to put them in the toilet, shut the door, crack the window open slightly, and being such a small area and having its own heat vent, I thought that that would work, but actually find that the bathroom one doesn't actually get very much airflow at all compared to the rest of the van, or at least compared to the two vents that come out the rear of the garage. Those ones seem to get a huge amount of heat. So my plan is later on I'm going to attach a clothes rail to the underside of the rising bed, because it's an SGX is what I have, so I'll be able to hang coats and stuff in there, and being the warmest part of the van will direct the heat into there. So what I've done is, until then, is I have bought some Webasto heater vents that you can in fact close. So the plan is I'll be able to close, or at least close one of the vents off in the garage, and then divert more heat back to circulate in the rest of the van. Or when I do get my clothes rail all sorted out, I will be able to, I don't know if you can see in this one, they've got much bigger paddles on them, so I'll be able to direct the heat flow better within the garage area. So this video is about this. Now, before I start, I have ordered the proper Webasto ones. So I got them from a company called Bowers. They were, I'll look at my invoice, so altogether including shipping, the shipping was really expensive for some reason. They charged me £7 shipping for, I don't know why. They sent it by DPD. They could easily have just sent them in the post for £3, but they charged me £7. But the vents themselves they're actually only £6.79 each plus VAT, but all with the shipping and the VAT, it was £24.68. Now, the reason I got the Webasto one is I don't want to have to change the whole assembly, the back half as well, which is screwed in. And I thought if I got a different brand off of eBay, which to be honest weren't any cheaper, I wouldn't be able to do that. So the idea is I'll just be able to unclip the fascia and just replace that. At least that is the plan. So let's do it. Okay peeps, so here we are in the back of the van and we're going to do the first vent. Now, one slight thing I noticed that is slightly different from OEM, I don't know if you noticed on the side of this, there is like a lip here, and you can actually quite easily just get your nail or something round the back to pull it off. I noticed on the actual supplied one that bezel there is almost flush with the fascia. It's not quite, but it's pretty much in there, and there is a flange like that one, but it's a lot thinner. So normally I would use that's a trim tool to get it off, but it won't get in the back. So what you actually have to do is I'm having to use a knife. Now the difference is you've got to watch, don't go right in at the back of it, because you'll actually go behind the faceplate here. You've got to try and get in here. So what you want to just try and feel for the gap. See, that's in there now, and then I can just give it a wee wiggle. Oh, and there she comes. And then that's the standard vent will just pop right off. And as you can see, the problem is you can't close it. So here's the new one. So we can just pop that on. I'm probably just going to have to lift my mat up to get it in. Push that down again. So now, just move the camera around. We now have a direction, well, we can close it off, which is really the main reason I wanted to fit these, so we can block this vent off and the other one that's sitting next to it to pressurize the rest of the vents and have more airflow coming out there. Or when I get my clothes rail and all that sorted out, I can actually rotate and direct the air inside the back of the van better. That is the plan anyway. So hopefully that video was informative to you, and it's just such an easy, of all the modifications you can make to the heating system in your van, I think that is probably one of the easiest and one of the cheapest. If you like the video, certainly give me a thumbs up just so I know that you're liking them, and obviously a subscription would also be advantageous as well, and I'll bring you more videos. Cheers, bye.